Outsmarting reality is easy, and you're actually doing it right now. So, what do I mean by this? It's pretty simple. If you agree with this statement, then you already changed your reality. If you do not agree with this statement, then you did not outsmart your reality. Actually, reality is controlling you. So what's the difference? The difference is in this word here, easy. The whole point is, if you want to outsmart your reality, you have to outsmart your identity, your current identity, and your old self. So how do we do this? The first thing we need to do to actually shift our reality is that we need to change our identity. Shifting your reality is just actually changing your identity. Now the question is, how do you change your identity? It's pretty simple and easy. The ones who get it will understand. If you have any questions or limiting beliefs or troubles in your daily life, I want you to put them down in the comments. In one of my videos, I'm gonna try and answer them. So you need to subscribe and like this video if you want to see the answers to your question. So what is identity? What is it? What could it be? It's basically your beliefs and your actions. Beliefs are something that you understand as truth. So something that you truly believe, there's something that you think it's a fact, or that you just believe is the truth. Now here's the catch. Truth is subjective. So both things, both sides can be the truth at the same time. Let's say we're going to talk about the beliefs of money. What do you believe about money? So let's say for someone, money is hard to get. For you, if money is hard to get, then money will be hard to get. But another person has a belief that it's easy to get money. So, if to him it's easy to get money, then money will easily get to that person. That's how you play the game of reality. You have to shift your mindset to the other side. Shift your beliefs to the other side. You gotta shift your negative beliefs to the other side. So every belief that you have that could hinder your process in getting money or status or a home or a car or a good relationship, a person that loves you, it all stems from your mindset and from your beliefs. So, how do we change our beliefs? We just invert them. So if something is hard to do, we have to invert it. What's the inversion of hard? It's easy. So let's go back. We gotta talk about reality. There is no one reality. So it's not one reality. It's actually an infinite amount of realities. So what you need to understand is, because we have infinite realities, what you're going to do, you're going to shift into your desired reality. Again, the question is, how do we do that? It's through your frequency. So, how do we change our frequency? Again, there's so many questions, but the answers are all easy. Because I believe the answers are easy, everything here is easy and simple. So, if we go back to what we talked about, it's all about, again, your identity. First thing you need to do, set a goal for yourself. So, new goal. And your goal needs to be your new identity. So your new goal is going to be the new you. And this is the mind-blowing part. So what happens when you set a new goal for yourself? In that exact moment, when you think about the new goal, your mind shatters and two things appear. One is your old self, and the other is your new self. So what are these? These are actual entities that are around you. They exist not in the material world, they exist in the spiritual world. So what do these identities or entities want from you? They want a couple of things. They want your emotions. So they want your emotions and your focus. So both of these want the same thing. They want to survive. The only way for them to survive is for them to feed upon your emotions and your focus. Both of them don't care what kind of emotions they are. So if you feed your old self good emotions, like positive emotions, it's not going to work. If you feed yourself bad emotions, you're still gonna feed it. So what does that mean? If you hate your old self, so even if you hate your old self, you're still making it bigger and bigger and bigger. So you're feeding your old self. Your new self also feeds on emotion. Let's say you want to earn a lot of money. Let's say 10K. 10K is the number. A way you can feed this emotion, your new self, is by saying, I hate poverty. You just hate poverty. Not necessarily that people don't have money. You just hate the term of anybody not having money and yourself not having money. Emotions are the things that are going to trigger you into going into action. So if you hate something this much, it's going to trigger you to say, I will never be in poverty again. So you need to channel this energy into your new self. That's the whole point. Now, how do you outsmart your reality and your old self, your old identity? It's actually pretty simple and pretty easy. You have to completely ignore it. So what happens when you ignore your old self? When you don't give it emotions, when you don't give it your focus anymore, when you don't think about it, it dies out. And then the only thing that is left is your new self. So basically, you need to starve your old self of attention and starve it of emotions and give everything to your new self. You need to think about your new self. You need to be your new self. The whole point is just feeding this part of you, your new identity. You just need to feed it your focus, your emotions, your thoughts, your imagination. You need to feel like you already are your new self. So whatever you want in life depends on you ignoring your old thoughts, your old patterns, your old beliefs, your old emotions, your old past traumas. You need to ignore them and just focus on your new self, your new ways, your new habits, your new reality. And you are going to shift to your desired new reality. And because we do have infinite realities, you can shift into whatever you wanted. Everything. If we have infinite realities, then there is a reality where you are famous, where you have money, where you have a loved one, where you have that perfect house, where you are humble, where people love you for who you are. There is a reality that you truly want. And all you need to do is already have it. Once you shift your mind into the belief that you already have everything that you ever wanted, what's gonna happen? Come on, write it down. You will get everything. Everything will be yours. Now, some people are gonna say, well, it doesn't work. I tried to think of a better version of myself, but it just didn't work. I've been doing it for like the last 5 days, 7 days. I didn't have any results. You have to understand something. We are in the material world. Because this is the material world, we have to obey the laws of this world. And one of the laws is that every action has a reaction. And because of that, there's a massive delay of movement. The universe, or your reality, moves slowly in this dimension. So I'm gonna prove it to you how this actually works. Have you ever had a lucid dream? So what is a lucid dream? It's a dream where you understand that it is a dream, and once you are in that dream, you can do whatever you want. So when you lucid dream, how much time does it need to pass for you to create something in your dream? Maybe like a second? Maybe just like 1 second? It's basically every single time you think about something, it just creates itself, right? So in your dream world, whatever you think creates itself. That exact same thing happens in the, let's say, material world. It's the same engine. Those are the same rules. The only difference is that this realm, the dream realm, is working with information. So information can travel really quickly. Because of that, information is being spawned in real time. But here, information and energy takes time to move because we have time itself in this reality. Because of that factor, it needs to move. In your dream, there is no time. There's no material things that need to spawn in. It's all just data. It's all just energy. But here, because these energies are physical, they're all physical. Because they're all physical, it takes time for the physical to move. So, whatever you believe will happen, but it just takes time. What you need to do is have a little bit more of patience. Just watch your new self, focus on your new self, give emotions to your new self. And what's gonna happen? Your physical material world will shift into your desired world. And I think that's absolutely life changing.